Lots of guys struggle to figure out how to make girls like them. Sometimes they do strange things, hoping it will help, but it usually just makes things worse. Getting a girl to like you can feel really hard. Some guys might try too hard, acting needy or desperate, but that usually backfires. Ever heard of simping? It's when guys act overly nice to try to get a girl's attention, but it often just ends up with the girl using them for their own needs. But here's the thing. Trying too hard to get a girl's attention usually pushes her away. Imagine you're chasing after something you really want, but you're desperate for it. Chances are, you won't catch it. That's how it is with girls too. When you act like you're constantly chasing after her, she'll feel like running away from you. To really get a girl interested in you, you need to change your approach. Instead of trying too hard or acting needy, focus on being confident, independent, and genuinely interested in her. When you're comfortable in your own skin and show interest in her as a person, she'll be more likely to want to chase after you. It's about being yourself and letting her see the real you, rather than trying to be someone you're not. We've all made this mistake at some point, but it can really become a big problem if you don't realize it and change your ways. Women can tell when you're trying too hard to impress them, and it usually doesn't make them value you more. Think about it. Would you be interested in someone who seems desperate for your attention? Probably not. Having self-esteem is crucial in life, and it affects how others perceive you. If you're constantly acting needy or desperate, it's a turn-off. Imagine if someone you're not even interested in is trying to win you over relentlessly. It can be annoying and make you feel uncomfortable. So, the bottom line is, don't be needy. It's important to show interest in a woman, but there's a fine line between being interested and being desperate. You need to find a balance. The best way to attract a girl is to show that you're worth it. Now, here's a secret. You don't need to use any crazy tactics or tricks to make a girl chase you. It's not about doing something flashy or outlandish. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You need to show her that you're worth chasing after. It might sound simple, but it's true. You need to convince her that you're someone worth pursuing. And how do you do that? Well, it's all about how you present yourself. You need to make yourself interesting and desirable. Here are some ways you can do that. Want to know how to get a girl to chase after you? Start by letting her know just how busy and fulfilled your life is. If you're thinking, "But I'm not that busy," it's time to reassess. Take a good look at your schedule and make a list of all the things you want to accomplish. Then, make those goals a reality. Being busy isn't just about having a jam-packed calendar. It's about actively pursuing your passions and interests. A man who lives life to the fullest is undeniably intriguing. When you're out there making things happen, she'll be captivated by the idea of joining you on your adventures. Think about it. A guy who's constantly on the move, meeting new people, and having fun is like catnip to women. They're drawn to the excitement and energy that surrounds him. On the flip side, if you have more free time than Homer Simpson, don't expect her to come chasing after you. Women want someone who's in demand, not someone who's readily available at a moment's notice. So, if you want her to pursue you like a kid in a candy store, keep yourself as busy as Warren Buffett. Now, here's another trick to make her sit up and take notice. Surround yourself with beautiful women. It might sound counterintuitive, but trust me, it works. Women are wired to seek out men who are desired by other women. It's a biological instinct that goes way back. When she sees you with other attractive women, it signals to her that you're a high-value mate. It's like a stamp of approval from the female community. But what if you don't have access to a bevy of beauties? No problem. Just bring along a couple of female friends the next time you're out and about. Watch how her perception of you changes when she sees you in the company of other women. It's a subtle yet powerful way to make her see you in a new light. So, if you want to up your game and make her chase after you, remember to keep yourself busy and surround yourself with attractive company. Before you know it, she'll be the one vying for your attention. When you want to spend time with a woman you're interested in, it's essential to frame your invitation in a way that's more about sharing experiences than setting up a traditional date. Instead of planning a date tailored to her preferences, invite her to join you on activities or outings that you're genuinely interested in. This approach not only shows confidence, but also allows her to see a different side of you as you pursue your own interests. For example, rather than asking, "Hey Lisa, do you want to go to this art gallery in the city center? I'd like to meet up with you tomorrow." Try something like, "Hey Lisa, tomorrow I'm planning to check out this art gallery in the city center. You're welcome to join me if you're interested." By framing it as an invitation to accompany you on your journey, you're signaling that you're comfortable with or without her presence, which can be incredibly attractive. When it comes to messaging, it's crucial to strike the right balance between showing interest and coming off as desperate. Remember, she's probably been approached by plenty of guys before, so you need to stand out in a positive way. Instead of showering her with compliments like, "You have a lovely heart," which can come across as insincere or overly eager, focus on sparking genuine conversation. Rather than solely complimenting her appearance, take the opportunity to get to know her on a deeper level. Share interesting tidbits about yourself and ask open-ended questions that invite her to do the same. For instance, you might say, "I noticed we both share a love for hiking. What's your favorite trail you've explored?" This approach shows that you're genuinely interested in getting to know her as a person, beyond just surface-level attraction. Ultimately, by sending inviting messages and framing your invitations as opportunities to share experiences, you'll increase your chances of building a genuine connection with her. Remember to be authentic, confident, and respectful in your interactions, and let your personality shine through. If you've been tirelessly chasing after her, trying to win her over with no success, it's time to shift gears and take control of the situation. Instead of following her every move like a lost puppy, it's time to step into the role of a leader. You've already given away your power by constantly pursuing her, but you refuse to let that happen again. It's time to make a change and start asserting yourself as her leader, rather than her follower. Believe it or not, she wants you to take charge. The reason your previous attempts at pursuing her didn't work is because you were approaching it with a follower's mindset. But now, things are different. You're flipping the switch and taking control of the game. Being a leader means setting the pace, making decisions, and confidently guiding the interaction. It's about being assertive and knowing what you want. Instead of constantly trying to please her or cater to her every whim, you're showing her that you have your own agenda and priorities. So, next time you find yourself tempted to chase after her, pause and remind yourself that you're the boss now. Take the lead, set the tone, and watch as she responds to your newfound confidence and assertiveness. By becoming the leader in the relationship, you're not only reclaiming your power, but also setting yourself up for a more balanced and fulfilling dynamic.